YouTube, I'm back with the video. I apologize. It's been a long time, and I've kind of been struggling. I've been struggling to figure out really what to do with this channel, and I think I've figured it out. So, first and foremost, for everyone that's new, I'm just Rail. I'm just Rail, and this is my channel. What I'm gonna do with this channel is because for you guys that have been here and knew my dilemma about what I wanted to do with this channel, I've decided that I'm going to continue what I wanted to do and make it a vlog channel, but answer military questions throughout the videos and whatnot. So if you guys have questions about the military, then you can drop them in the comments and then I'll answer them in the videos. Because it just feels like that my days are kind of repetitive. So it's like I kind of didn't know what to make videos on. So I think this is the best way to do it. But with that being said, this is a quick video, kind of like an update video, but a quick video on how the military was the best decision of my life. I don't know what the last video was, but I was pretty sure I may have been in the dorms. And as you can see, I have my place. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not living like LeBron James, but I'm living very comfortable, you know? And that is probably the number one thing that the military has provided is a level of comfort. No matter what, I know on the 1st and the 15th, I'm getting paid. When I sign my contract or when you sign a contract, either 4 or 6 years, you know exactly what your job is going to be and you know what you're going to be doing every day when you go to work. Things just aren't up in the air. You technically can't get fired. Like you have to do a whole lot to get kicked out of the military. So it's like you just have job security and a level of comfort that the civilian world, I guess, kind of doesn't really provide. The ability to go to school. My plan is to go to school or to start school in the summer. And with the military, you go for free. I use tuition assistance, and I think it's $5,000 a year you get to pay for classes or whatnot. So if you use that right, you don't have to pay for any classes, and you literally can go to school for free. Either online school or if you have a local college, wherever you're stationed at, you could go there, you know, just up to your leadership on scheduling and all that kind of stuff. But nonetheless, you can go to school for free. For me in my current situation, like I said, I'm not in the dorms. Depending on where you're stationed and your leadership there, if you're single, you might be able to live off base, you might not. My leadership, fortunately, was cool enough that because I was older and have lived on my own before joining the military, they allowed me to go ahead and move off base. So I stayed in the dorms for like a month before I moved out. And yeah, I don't pay for this place. Too, that's another benefit. Now, that's subjective, right? So I don't pay for this place, but I'm paying, right? So in the military, if you live off base, you get a housing allowance. And depending on where you're stationed at, depends on how much that money is, right? So for instance, say you're in California, say you're stationed in California. Obviously, your housing allowance is going to be way more than someone stationed in South Carolina, right? The standing of living is different in both of those places. So it varies. So where I'm stationed at, I'm in Nevada, I'm in Las Vegas. The apartments that I live in, my housing allowance covers the entire cost for my rent. So I'm still getting my base pay as a military member plus the housing allowance. Are you guys tracking? I'm trying to break it down as simple as possible. I'm getting my regular military pay, but because I live off base, I get a housing allowance. And my housing allowance completely covers the cost for my apartment. Now, this is a hypothetical, I'm just making up numbers, right? Say my rent was $1,500, right? But say my housing allowance was only $1,000. That means I will be paying $500 a month for rent, right? Because you still have to come out of pocket to cover the rest because your housing allowance didn't cover the whole thing. Or you could be in a situation where, say, your rent is $1,500, and your housing allowance is $1,700. So every month you're pocketing $200, right? So that's the benefits. Like that's another benefit of the military. Like I would say, because I get a lot of people that are a little older asking me questions about the military. Like I said, I'm trying to make this video quick. I just got back from the gym, so I'm about to make my protein shakes and kind of chill out. But if anybody is in life and they're in that little limbo area where it's like you're kind of stuck, you don't know what to do, and you've thought about joining the military, I'm not going to speak for the other branches, but join the Air Force. Like, join the Air Force. This was the best decision of my life. I do not regret it one bit. And I constantly say, I wish I would have done this earlier. I'm not an influencer for the military. I'm not an influencer for the Air Force. This is 100% my opinion, how I feel about how my life has gone since I joined. I should have done it earlier in life, but things happen for a reason, and I'm glad I did it when I did it. But yeah, man, it's one of the best decisions that I've made in my entire life, and it's just brought a level of comfort and peace to me. And like I said, people still kind of get this part confused as well. You still live a regular life, like, because of the job that I have. I'm a 4N, as you guys know, or for the ones that have been here, if you're new here, I'm a 4N. I'm a med tech, and I work in the hospital. I work 12-hour shifts, a Panama schedule, if you will. On my days off, I'm off. Like today, I'm off. I went to the gym, went and got some food, about to watch some basketball, make my protein shake, cook some food. Like, you have a regular life when you're not working, when you're not at work. So you still have a life outside of the military. You can travel. Like, I went to Denver, I went to Chicago this past year. I just got my passport, so I'm about to be traveling out the country. Like, you still have a life. Like, the military doesn't, you're not completely engulfed in the military 24/7. Like, you get so many benefits from joining. You get so many benefits, man. So that's just my quick little thing. If you guys have questions about the military, if I can answer them, I will answer them. But again, if you're in that little limbo state and you don't know what to do, join the military, man. Join the Air Force. The time is going to pass regardless. Like, you don't have to do you don't have to do 20 years. You can do 4 years and get out. You can do 6 years and get out. However many years you want to do, and you can get out. Or you can stay in because you like the stability, whatever the case may be. If you're stuck and you're trying to decide what to do and you've thought about the military, join the Air Force. Again, I'm not going to vouch for the other branches. I'm not. But the Air Force has definitely done it for me, man. Like, I mean, come on now. Like, my place is homey now. Like, look at that. Like, Air Force did that for me, man. I can't speak for the other branches, man. But the Air Force is doing me right, man. I can't complain. I like my job. And that's another thing, man. Make sure you get a job that you like. You don't have to take the job that they give you. They tried to get me to take a fuels job. Fuels was not on my list, but they knew at the time how much or how bad I wanted to ship out. I was ready to go. So they kept throwing this fuels job at me. And I'm like, look, if you guys offer me this fuels job again, I'm going to go get to another recruiter. I'm not taking the fuels job. I do not want to work fuels. They called me back with a job that was on my list. Like, your military career hangs heavy on the job that you do, right? Because they do give you an option to retrain, but there's not 100%. And I don't even know all the details about that because I got a job that I wanted, so I haven't even looked into that. But pick the job that you want to do. Make sure it's something that you want to do because you will be doing it for however long your contract is. So that's that, man. Like I said, man, I vouch for the Air Force. It has been a cool gig. But if you have any questions, just drop them down below. And yeah, I'll try to answer them in future videos. And that's probably how this channel is going to be going from now on. I'm going to do vlogs and everything because, like I said, I'm traveling and stuff, so I want to record, post other type of content. But I still know that this channel has primarily got to where it's at because of the military content. And I can't be naive to that, and I won't be naive to that. And I'm not going to just completely ignore that audience. So with that being said, If you can, like, subscribe, share this video. I'm Just Real, and I'm out.